What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GSPro round here in the Backyard Simulator. For today's video, we are doing a self-selected course by yours truly here. We are doing a little bit of a naming discrepancy here within GSPro, but we're doing DPC Sodgrass, which if you catch the GSPro drift, it is a something that rhymes with that. I think as long as I title it correctly, me mentioning the actual course, but you can probably figure out what it is, I don't think it's an issue. So, aka TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra, Florida. The course designer here was DPR-OPCD. Basically, reason why I want to play this one, obviously iconic, world famous course. For me, probably a top 5 or 10 course worldwide, but sometimes these really famous ones tend to get pulled down because of naming issues and whatever, so I want to try the best that I can to get some of these really super famous courses on camera and recorded, just in case in the near future or anytime in the future they get pulled down. But we're going to give it a go. Second round today, really nice out. It's supposed to be rain the rest of the week, so I think this is the only time I'm going to be able to get out here and play for the next week, maybe even week and a half. So wasn't super happy with how I played the first time, the first round. It wasn't a terrible score, just everything felt a little bit out of sync. Wedges weren't quite there. Driver wasn't terrible, but didn't really strike my iron super great. Wedges, not a great set of clubs in your bag to not be completely dialed in, but hopefully we get off to a good start here and change things around for the better. But for the rundown, everything's linked down below in the description. I'd appreciate if you guys check out the Amazon links, or at least just click them. Do your regular Amazon purchases. Great way to support the channel at no additional cost to you. I just get a small commission if you guys buy anything that's linked, these particular things, or just anything in general, if you just click the link first and then do your regular Amazon shopping. But Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, Callaway Super Fast balls, DIY stance mat, a bunch of new 10x7 nets that are way higher, which I am loving, and GSPro you're seeing within, or I was going to say, I'm so used to saying Home to Hero within Garmin Golf app, GSPro running on my gaming laptop as a simulator software. So, without further ado, first hole here at DPC Sodgrass, rather. First hole, par 4, 418. Let's look at this flyover. Obviously, everyone knows the island green, so looking forward to that. Both looking forward to it and dreading it. Hopefully, I don't put one in the water off of that, or on that hole, but let's see if we can piece together a good round score-wise up until that hole, and if we blow up the scorecard, at least have a good round somewhat protecting it, but we'll see. All right. Opening tee shot. Probably not the best course to be playing when my swing doesn't feel quite dialed in, but 418. Hit relatively hard, but that's a pull left. Oh, and Garmin missed it. All right, that's lucky. That would have started left and stayed left. If you guys can see the spin axis and the side spin, that means Garmin didn't quite get the full shot, didn't register any of the club speed or anything else. When it does that, it doesn't get the full information for the shot. It just defaults to a dead straight shot. So that's a lucky start. Wouldn't have been horrendous, but that was definitely a pull draw. That would have been up the left side, possibly into the rough, but we got away with it right down the middle. So hopefully that's foreshadowing for what's to come over these next 17 or so holes. 17 and a half, I guess. Second shot, 159. Warmer out, and I got a good sweat going, but fatigue's creeping in considering this is my second round. So could probably muscle up the 9, but I'm gonna go 8 iron and just try to put a smoothish swing on it. Try to make some better contact than I was the first round. Really nice day, like I said, so neighbors are out and about. If you guys hear any kind of people, kids screaming, people talking, loud noises with lawnmowers and everything else, my apologies, but that's what it is. 8 iron. Struck it pretty good. Just a tad toey, but that should be decent. Fading more than I would like to. Alright, I mean, I guess all things considered, 164 total, that's pretty good. That's right in the ballpark of a well-struck 8, which it was pretty good. Wasn't flush, but if I'm gonna miss, I suppose. Club face was a little bit open, probably came across it a little bit, but not a terrible shot. Leaves us with a little bit of a tester wedge shot here. 40 feet. Well, it would be nice if they put it into yards. So that's what, 3 feet about per yard. So that's like 12-ish. Obviously 10 yards being 30-ish feet. So 33. Or what am I saying? 33-ish feet would be about 10 yards. So I need, yeah, like 12-ish, I guess. And we're on the green, so I don't know. I'm just gonna aim a little bit right. Doesn't give me any of the lie. I guess it's a pretty flat lie considering we're on the green. We'll go there and just try to hit like a 10-yard shot, I guess. I was pushing my wedges right first round. That was straighter though. Might need to go a little bit. Alright, take that. Even through one. Second hole. I've mentioned it before, but I'm not as big of a golf aficionado, especially with some of these courses as other people are out there. I know this course, Augusta, Pebble Beach, a lot of people have like the holes memorized by course. I'm not one of those people, so obviously I know, like I said, the island green, but I'm kind of looking at what I have to deal with. I don't have these holes memorized to know exactly like what this second hole is going to be, but look at the flyover. Wow, there's pollen falling all over the place. Got a worm on my laptop. Long hole, apparently by the flyover. Alright, even through one. Second hole, par 5, 532 yards, playing from the furthest back tees. Oh, wrong key. Meant to press J, not O. Alright, we got trees there, so we're going to go a little bit further right, kind of a narrow landing spot, but we're going to go there as long as we don't catch any of the trees off this tee shot. Started left, gonna fade. Oh, Garmin has a baby draw. Maybe. Wasn't hit terrible. Not the quickest in the world. I just remembered I forgot to go over the, I went into the stats on the last one. I forgot to go over the longest drive, average drive, and the ball speed numbers, but you guys would see that anyways in the video. I just didn't talk about it, but had a couple. I think the best one last round was 151 on the ball speed. Not quite that on this one, really so far. All right, down the middle, so we'll take that. 260 on the rollout. We got 268 left. Pretty flat here in Florida, so we're gonna go 3-wood right there. Haven't hit one great yet today. Hopefully that changes right here. Hopefully I hit this well and we get right in the ballpark of 250, run it up to this green. Be pretty nice. A little bit of a low pull, but it was hit decent. It's going to be a bullet up the left. 244 roll out into the rough. Not the worst. Leaves us with 26 left out of this rough. It's going to be a 60. Flat lie, so up about a yard. We got 27 total. Going to try to fly this about 25. These new spikes on the wedges are pulling up all the mulch I'm getting. little pieces underneath my feet. All right. 60. Should be decent. Or not. Wow. Not even close. I thought that was going to be better. That came out pretty soft. I thought that was going to be a good distance. It was relatively straight. That was a waste of a stroke. Now we've got 9 yards. Alright, gotta fly it towards the bottom of the net. Should be pretty good. Alright, take that. Did we save par? Wasted a stroke, we did. Alright, luckily we were in the inner circle for that one. Should have been in the inner circle from 26 yards in that first one, but so is life, so is golf. Even through 2, third hole, par 3, 169. Take a look at this flyover. We got water to go over, but at least we have a bunker there, so I'm gonna go 8 iron. It's gonna have to be a well-struck 8 iron, but 7's gonna be too much. Been playing this 8 to right around 165. So it's gonna have to get up and go just a little bit, but hopefully, even on a little bit of a thin strike, get enough on it to where it catches the front side. Rather hit a full 8 than a choke down 7. That's gonna have to go. That was very toey. Probably gonna be, ooh, we got it there. I was gonna say probably gonna be bunker. I took a swing at it, pin high, just right. Alright, got another little tester wedge shot, try to save par. I can feel a sneeze coming with this pollen. Excuse me. Alright, 8 yards underneath the tree. That doesn't help. Alright, if I press B, I can see the ball. Well, it's gonna have to be even shorter than the last one, so probably gonna have to try to hit this right about in this area. Landed right in there. Flew it just a little bit too much, but not bad. I think that upslope helped. We were on, what, a 5.5 degree upslope that usually obviously launches a little bit higher, lands a little bit softer. That was about a yard, maybe too much in the air for carry, but we got it to work out. Generally, Home to Hero was definitely generous around the green, especially without putting, but I think some of those temperamental wedge shots are pretty generous or forgiving, just because no putting and anything. So even through 3. Fourth hole, par 4, 393. Take a look at this flyover. Grab the old, new to me Sim 2. Wish I was striking things a little bit better. I was kind of hoping pick up where I left off the last couple rounds. Swing was feeling good coming out, and I was hoping I'd be able to, with this warmer weather and a sweat going, be able to swing quicker off the tee and kind of step on a couple, see what if the consistency remains with trying to swing a little bit faster, but gotta be in play first and foremost. Felt like a draw, slight draw, not bad though. 147 ball speed, about 102 on the club. Still think those numbers are on the low side, but I don't even really know. I mean, I just know as a reference point, even if that was realistically closer to mid to high 105 on the club, at least I know if I get up to 110, it would possibly be closer to 115-ish or whatever the discrepancy is. So I believe those are called bulkheads around the water. Pretty famous at this course. I've seen a couple of those too when I've been in the villages in Florida. Some of the courses have that. Pretty cool. Don't see that much around here. 118. A little bit of a downslope. It's going to be an approach wedge, and it's going to be like a 75% approach wedge. Just got to get it there. Thin and toey. We'll see. Alright. Hit it just enough to get it on the green. Go! Alright, should be a +2 par. Take that. Flying over to the 5th hole. Even through 4 as a helicopter goes over. What's a simulator round back here without some planes and helicopters? Trying to see what that is. It's red and white. Maybe like Coast Guard. I'm thinking National Grid for some reason. That's not what I'm trying to think of. Red Cross is what I'm thinking about, maybe. I don't know. Red and white. Any of you aviation people? All right. 5th hole, par 4, 464. I don't think I did the flyover yet. If I did, my apologies. Kind of woke up with a bit of a migraine today. Feel a little bit discombobulated. Well, I must have pressed something. Why is that stick there? That's like the start point, I think. I must have pressed a key on accident. Well, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. A little bit high in the face, not bad though. I'm still pepper in the middle. Ooh. I did swing a little bit more out to the right. Garmin had that as a nice little baby draw. Take that, 149 ball speed. Love that driver. Still looking, like I mentioned. I'm still looking. I think I'm going to eventually buy just a backup 8-degree head just so I can use that driver for the foreseeable future. By far the best driver I've ever hit. Going backwards in technology from that Stealth 2, but you find something you like, gotta stick with it. 189 left. It's gonna come out a little bit right, so we're gonna aim there, plus it's gonna probably fade. And I'm gonna go 6 iron. Maybe too much, but I'm not sure. The 7 would be, especially because I'm not striking it super great right now. I don't think the 7 will get there. If it would be front side of the green. 6 iron's probably a little bit better. Down about a yard, but we'll see. If I hit this 200, 205, so be it. Just all day long, that's so far off the toe. That's gonna be very short. Can't seem to time and square things up today. 21 yards left. It's gonna be a 60. Gonna come out a little bit left. That should be fine. I'm gonna try to fly it right around there. Maybe 19, 20. Popped it up too much. That was weird. That felt like I'm opening the club face so much I'm almost afraid I'm going to shank him off the hosel. Not my best there. Brings us to 1 over, 6th hole par 4, 393. It's unfortunate. It's such nice weather out here today. I was hoping I would kind of light things up a little bit and play pretty well, but just kind of feels like I'm somewhat going through the motions trying to just get the club on the ball. Driver's been saving me for sure. It's by far been my most consistent club in the bag today. Wedges have not been good, irons have really not been good, and that's the story. Let's give this one a little bit of a ride. Oh, that was hit hard, but it was right. Garmin had that as that's a misread. That started right and should have stayed right. Garmin had that as a draw, and kind of a decent draw. That was a weird ball flight too. I saw that. That started and kind of, Garmin had that as like a hook. Lower on the face. The spin probably kicked up on that. Not that it's measuring the spin anyways, but caught the fairway though. 125. All right. Haven't been able to do one of these shots in a while, so this is going to be a full approach wedge, and that's right around the number of what I hit it to. So let's see if I can do it. %90 of my shots with this club is a choke down in between type shot. Rare I get 125 to hit this full. Popped it up, we'll see. Way right too, huh? That's not great. I had a feeling it was gonna be short because I hit that up so high. I gotta get some more forward shafting to compress it better, I guess. I didn't have that fading as much, especially with a higher lofted club like this. This is 51 degrees with this approach wedge, but some wonky reads these last couple shots with the R10 to say the least. Now, now we got some trouble. So we're gonna go through these trees, 23 yards. We're gonna have to go a little bit more this way, split them a little bit. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna be a 60 and it's gonna come out a little bit right, so we can go a little bit further left. We'll go there. Gonna have to get lucky through here. Could almost, honestly, I mean, the 60 degree is gonna get up, it may catch the top of these palm trees. Could almost do like a bump and run like 8-iron, but I don't know. Let's see. If I don't get through it on this one, I may try it one more and then maybe go lower bump and run, but came out straight. Oh, we did it. Sit. A little bit too much, but that's not horrendous. Bogey brings us to 2 over. 7th hole par 4, more water. 463. I hit my 3-wood. I heard a little bit of a rattle, but I think it was just on a little pebble underneath. I was hoping I didn't break that. All right. I mean, we swung kind of hard at the other one. Caught it a little bit low in the face, but we got 148 on a slight miss hit. Let's try to swing at this one again. I don't know. I must have hit something. I don't know why that stick there for the start line. I don't know how to get rid of that. I must have hit the wrong key. Let me see. Actually, I think I can do, if I go into here and I go shortcuts, what am I looking at? Reset aim may do it. Lighting. Did I press P maybe? pin indicator? Is that it? Well, let's try A and then we'll try P. Oh, it got rid of it. I didn't even do anything. Alright, that's strange. That reset where we were aimed though? And now it's back again. No, so that's that. And A goes back over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That was off the heel. It was a little bit of a pull. Garmin had that as a fade. Down the middle though. Almost 149 ball speed. Been swinging a little bit quicker on those last couple, so club speed was up to almost 107 on that one. Tried to lift my heel up a little bit on that one too, give it a little bit extra. Alright. 193. Gonna be a 6-iron. Weird it's only doing that on the tee shots. That marker is gone now. Toe chunk. Very bad, and we're right up against the lip. That was hit so heavy and so off the toe. Must be coming over the top or something on it. At least we're on an upslope and the lip's not that big. So 35, we'll call this a fairway bunker, which is going to be, or a greenside bunker rather, 25%. So be another about 6 yards. Need about 42, 43 total, I think. It's going to come out right, so we'll aim there. I'm going to go, we'll go 60. Been hitting that 56 lately. Been working on a 50-yard shot with that, but I think I'm going to open this 60 up and try to swing a little bit more at it. Famous last words. I don't want to talk about it. That is a skull of all skulls. That is so bad. How far did I hit that? 73 yards. Jeez Louise. Now we got the same shot again over the back of the green. Alright, well, we're not doing that again. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. 38 out of the rough. Going 56. And we're on a downslope of this. Well, I might have to actually hit that 60 again. That was dumb. That was a terrible shot and that was dumb. I chunked that too, that's gonna have to go. At least we're on the green. Jeez. In my defense, I'm still not quite used to opening up these wedges as much as I have been back here, but still, that's no excuse for how bad, especially that skull, how bad I hit that. Oh, we're still chipping too. Well, 8 yards now. Get me out of this hole. That should be better. That may need to go a little bit too, but I flew that right just to the bottom of the net, what I was looking for. Double bogey, yikes. All right, 4 over through 7, turned into almost a bogey golf round, and we got a long par 3. 8th hole par 3, 244. What am I gonna hit? 4 hybrid, I guess. Can't believe I just sculled that 60, 70 yards. All right, anything on the green will be good. Took a healthy swing at it, but I chunked it. That's gonna go. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Story of today. Well, 60 degree can redeem itself maybe here. Hole out would be nice. 24 out of the rough. Gonna come out left. Pushed it a little bit right, but should be, wow, it's still short. I was gonna say should be better distance. Bogey maybe. Wheels are coming off. Up to 5 over through 8. 9th hole, par 5, 587. Gonna grab a drink of some Diet Coke. Reset myself a little bit while you guys looking at the flyover. Alright, this is where we turn it all around, right here. So easy to get into that what was me poopy pants mindset with some bad shots. You gotta just reset, score a couple shots up, and get back into the rhythm of things here. And that was pretty far left. 149 ball speed, but that was just straight left. We're in the pine straw. That's not what we wanted. Thought over that ball, take out a little frustration, swinging it a little bit harder. And I do that. Well, this is going to be interesting. What am I going to do? Oh, there's water too. Oh boy. Well, I guess that's right at that tree. We can't do that. We're going to have to stay there. I'm just going to hammer a 3-wood. Hopefully we don't catch the tree. Hopefully we don't end up in the water. Come on, hit a shot for once today. Club face was open, but I hit it hard. 143 ball speed off the deck. We're up against the cart path, but we're dry. $154. Down about 3, a little more than 3 yards. Should be. I mean, we're out of the rough, which is going to be 6%, but just going to go 9-iron. Well, I compressed that one. We'll see. Better swing. Tough for me to tell. I think I was saying that last time. Tough for me to tell. It felt like I compressed that one, but it's tough for me to tell if I'm catching. I definitely hit the mat on that. That one felt like I hit the mat after the ball, but a little bit tough for me to tell when I'm exactly making contact with the mat, if it's a little bit before or a little bit after. That one felt like I had a little bit more forward press, weight a little bit more forward, swung down a bit on that more. So I think that would have been contact with the grass and divot after the ball, but I think that was a par. On to the back 9 we go. 10th hole, par 4, 411. Better 9-iron though. Take that. I was debating playing 3 rounds. I'm probably going to call it quits after this. Just keep it to 2. You can feel, unless I start laying things up here on the back 9, I have a feeling I'm just going to keep going from bad to worse, and I'll get frustrated if I try to play a whole nother round after this. A little bit high in the face, but should be down the middle. Garmin has that fading. Stay in the fairway. On the bright side, this driver's saving me. If I had the Stealth 2 right now, I'd be all over the place. .151 left. Alright, semi-rough, which is what? 1%, so it's going to be another 9-iron. See if I can do pretty much the same shot as last time. Well, didn't quite compress that one. That was thin and heely, but it was thin enough. Actually got a little bit extra distance out of that. Not horrendous, but still just not, I can't like piece together 2 decent shots in a row. Five over through 10. 11th hole, par 5, 5, 6, 7. Look at this flyover as I tee it up. Gigantic bunker. And a split fairway with water. Well, good news is that water is not even close to in play off the tee, so that'll have to be the second shot. But what are we looking at for a landing spot? Alright, pretty open. I had that as a pull draw. Garmin had that as a fade. Either way, same thing. Not terrible, definitely not great. 288 left. Alright, now we got water. This should be interesting. Should probably just lay up, realistically. We got some dry land over here, 257. That's over the trees. I mean, we're already 5 over. Let's just go for the hero shot with the 3-wood. Low percentage play. Gonna be happy if it works out though. Thin and right, that's probably wet. Yep. Plunk. Well, at least it moved us up. 125 out of the rough. Gonna go smooth pitching wedge. Rough's gonna be 6%, I think. It takes that full approach wedge out of my hand, plus I didn't hit it great the last time, so smooth pitching wedge. Thin again, but alright, we're gonna have to chip. Took too much off of that, and I hit it thin. Oh, never mind. So what was that, a 3-putt? 7 over, that was probably a double. 12th hole par 4. Takes my 60 out of my hand, at least. 368. Sorry, that mouse was in the middle. Try to keep it over on that mini map, out of the way. Alright, that was better. That was right out of the middle. Not the quickest in the world, but at least I squared that up. 260 total into the rough. 114. Cannot pull this left, so we're going over here. Going approach wedge. Probably about. Well, actually I can hit this pretty full. The rough is 6%, so on 100 yards, 114 is going to be 7-8 yards, call it somewhere in there. I can hit this pretty full. Oh, and I thinned it left. Luckily we aimed so far right though. Sit. That was just a dead straight pull. Generous par on that. I'll take that. That's lucky. Alright. We're making our way. 7 over, 312. 13th hole, par 3, 195. Down about a yard, so gonna go 6 iron. Fatigue definitely a factor at this point, so just gonna hit this pretty full. Not expecting to see my 200, 205 out of this. If I do, again, so be it. Still toey. It was hit a little bit better, but that was chunky. It's gonna be short right. Probably bounce off the car path. Yikes. .219 off the car path. 42. We're on an upslope. Alright. What am I gonna hit? I guess 56. Kind of hit this up in the air. Try to guess right. Thinned it. Gonna have to go. Go. Wow. Lucky bounce. That's one way for a par. Seven over still. 14th hole, par 4, 481. not the best feeling when getting bailed out and getting lucky breaks for pars. Would like to be able to hit good shots the way I'm kind of planning on hitting them to get pars, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. At this point, the way today's going, the way I'm playing, I'll take pars any way I can get them. I need to look up, I gotta write down a list of, I gotta search like the top 10 easiest GSPro courses for days like today. This hit better. Go. Sim 2 saves the day again. 222 left. Alright, we got an in-between number. Even on days that I'm striking it well, that's asking a lot of a 4-iron, so I'm going to have to go 4 hybrid and kind of choke down, saw it off a little bit, I think. Realistically, the way I've been hitting things, I could probably just hit it pretty full, and if I hit it fat like I have been, hit decent, a little bit thin, a little bit toey. Ooh, now sit. Go figure. The one I don't need to hit it great is the one I make the best contact on. Still wasn't flush, but I choked down on that and I got 236 on the rollout off the back of the green. 14 yards, gonna be a 60 degree. Gonna come out a little bit left, aim about there. Try to carry this. 10, 11, 12-ish. Should be, I'm thinking, right in here maybe. Fly it into that lower portion. Or 10 feet higher. Not bad though. Not horrendous, not a bad result, but that was not exactly what I was trying to do. It wasn't the shot I wanted, but that was the shot I needed apparently. 7 over through 14, 15th hole, par 4, 460. Water, narrow, need a good tee shot. I mean, I probably should have, how far I've been opening up that 60, I should have expected that to happen, but left. But realistically, that probably would have been in the woods on the left. We're in the rough on the left, but either way. Shout out poor side spin numbers from the R10. 201 out of the rough. Honestly, I'm gonna club up. I'm gonna go 5-iron. My back's feeling it right now, lower back. That's gonna be short with a 5-iron. That was so chunky and towy. Good thing I didn't hit the 6. This is tough. Came in playing some decent golf before this. Swing felt really good. It's kind of the way it goes. Usually low expectations I play better, high expectations I play worse. And I have 2 tournaments coming up later this week. So not the most confidence inducing hitting it the way I am today with 2 relatively expensive tournaments that I've been looking forward to coming up. But maybe, like I said, kind of reverse psychology. Maybe if I don't feel great about the swing, maybe I'll actually play decent at those. 36 yards out of the bunker. Up about a yard. Call this a greenside bunker, which is going to be 25%. 10% would be 3, almost 4, so I need like 7-8 yards. Try the 60, I guess. It's kind of in between 60 and 56. Got it up. Way too short though. My distance control and feel with these wedges today has been horrendous. To have 30-something yards, granted it was a little bit of a guessing game with the bunker, but to only get it halfway there, that's pretty horrendous. $15 yards now. Like I say, not always sunshine and rainbows out here. That was thin and left. Sit. What was that, double? Yikes. Not my day today, folks. Apologies, I'm not playing better. And the mood kind of goes along with how I'm playing. Nine over through 15. Obviously, it's not the easiest course in the world, but still, I'm playing pretty bad. 16th hole, par 5, 534. But get this on camera. As long as everything records correctly, I'll likely, as long as this course stays up, I'll be doing this course again. So live to fight another day out here and hopefully have some better golf in the future. Like I say though in the description, looking to go from hack to scratch, showcasing the good, bad, and ugly along the way, and today is a case of the uglies. Hit hard, but also left. Low line drive. Ooh, Garmin had that fading. Low line drive up the left at least. Had the start direction right. I thought that would have started left and stayed left. Leaves us with 269. Nice, short, easy hole. Water all along the right. I mean, I'm going to stick with it, I guess. Go 3-wood right there. Bail out to the left. Oh, finally, the club face was open, but that was actually solid contact. It's headed right, though, right into the water. That was probably the cleanest I struck the 3-wood, too. All right, well, another drop stroke. Taking a drop here where it crossed, 123. I guess we'll go, it's gonna come out right. Full approach wedge. Could go. Choke down, sawed off pitching wedge, but I'm not in the position to be trying to flight clubs in between distances right now. Or skull it. That's gotta sit. From one body of water to another. And 2 drops in a row. 29 out of the rough. Get me out of this hole. Going 60. I almost shanked that. That's gonna be short right. Hope you guys are having fun. All right, 3rd drop, 30 yards. Sticking with the 60. All right, still to the right, but that should be on the green at least. Sit. What is that gonna be? Quad? A 10? What was that, a par 5? So we got 5 over on that. What's after a quad? A Cinco? That was a Cinco on that one? Goodness gracious, 2 holes left, and with 3 drops, now we're going into the island green on 17. 14 over through 16 holes. 17th hole, par 3. Probably the most famous hole in this course. 128, down about a yard. Let's look at this flyover. Look at the graphics. Get my mouse out of the way. Oh, and it's a front pin location too. Well, we're just going pitch and wedge, and hopefully we don't put it in the water about 10 times. All right, popped it up a little bit, but that should be dry, I think. Not. I'd like to say this is unbelievable. This is very believable. We're staring down the barrel of about a 20 over round here, folks. 74 yards, and this is not a comfortable distance with a choke down in between poor distance control approach wedge, but let's see. Not the easiest pin location. We just want something dry. Sit, please sit, please sit. All right, we're dry and we're chipping. Typical 100-yard shot when I was trying to hit it 75 with this club, but 23, partially on the bulkhead in the semi-rough, green slanting and sloping hard from right to left. Oh, right to left. All right, 23. Watch me scull this into the water. Pulled it way left. And we're still chipping. Jeez Louise, this is so bad. This is one of the worst rounds I've had back here in a while. I should have known after how I played the first round. It wasn't even that bad, but going in with a bad attitude into this round, these last couple holes are just doing me in. 4 yards. hole out for a 6. I think that went in. Well, that's a minor ray of sunshine for a bright spot for a pretty horrendous round. 17 over through 17. 18th hole, par 4, final hole here. 471. Again, sorry for how ugly this has been. I'm gonna swing out of my shoes on this one. At this point, I don't really care. Gonna aim to the right, blast it possibly into those trees, but I'm gonna swing pretty hard at this, take out some frustration. Ooh, that's going a little bit left. Oh, Garmin didn't quite get it. All right, should be dry. 153 ball speed. .283. A little bit of another bright spot. All right. 196. I'm gonna go 6 iron. Let's just get on the green. Get out of here. It's gonna be a depressing look at this scorecard. Toey left. Garmin's that fading. That was way left. That's a misread to our benefit, but well, that is very generous. That's not what should have happened there. That was short, toey, and left. That was real life, probably would have been in the water, but maybe Garmin's feeling bad for me and they gave me that one to finish it. All right, let's take a look at this. From DPC Sodgrass, aka DPC Sodgrass, in Ponte Vedra, Florida. Great job by the designer, terrible job by me playing it. We ended up with a 16 over, I believe, 88. Well, we kept it under 90. 41 on the front, 47 on the back. Goodness gracious. I mean, we started off 4 pars in a row, then bogey, bogey, double, and then the wheels came off. Bogey, par. Got a double on 11. We got a double on 15. We got a 5 over on 16. Triple on 17, and then somehow we got a birdie on 18. Take a look at the stats. 9 pars, 1 birdie, 3 bogeys, 3 doubles, 2 even worse than that. Longest drive, 283. I think that was that last one because I was taking out some frustration. Average drive, 268, not bad. 148 ball speed average, 153. I think that was that the last one maybe? The best. 29 putts, no sand saves, over an hour because I played so bad. I had to take so many extra shots. Pretty abysmal, 28%, greens regulation, 5 out of 18. Again, driver kind of saved me there. 10 out of 14, 71%, that's actually not too bad. 8.7 handicap somehow on this course. Obviously not the easiest course in the world, but I'm going to have to do this one again because I am not happy with how I just hit balls today. But handicap's still jacked up from that one round. That was like a negative 577 handicap, but it is what it is. All right, 16 over, we made it. Well, that was something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me getting super frustrated and debating why I even do this. That's frustrating. Well, I don't even deserve any likes. You should just probably down vote this video. Give me some hate in the comments. Maybe unsubscribe after this one, but I would appreciate if you guys made it through this long somehow. Appreciate it if you guys do hit that like button. Appreciate it if you subscribe. I promise I'll be in a better mood, hopefully with some better golf in the future. But yeah, I guess like I always leave you a habit of saying, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.